Is this even a street? We can never make it from A to B without just one wrong turn. Perfect target for robberies. Oh my god, stranger danger. Hello my lovelies and welcome to another video. I decided, Filippo doesn't even know, I decided to start vlogging here, Phil. Is that okay?
It's more than okay.
It's a really beautiful spring day, 17.5 degrees. Are we still in Lombardia?
No, we are in Emilia Romagna.
Okay, we're in Emilia Romagna and we are actually heading to a little getaway, like a city getaway, visiting
A friend.
Yeah, who I'm so excited. Okay, I'm excited. I feel like this is gonna sound so bad. I'm excited also about the friends, but they have so many animals.
Yeah.
And Filippo knows that there's nothing I'm more excited about than
So today it's animal therapy.
yeah, horses, goats, dogs,
Turtles.
turtles is such a random thing.
Yeah,
baby,
they have turtles as well.
And maybe they said rabbits.
I don't know if he's down here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. No.
No?
No.
But I think this is the only way to get back. Is this even a street? Meanwhile, I will tell you what I'm wearing. I am wearing a Kate cardigan. I don't know now if it's a Lily silk or if it's a Kate top because I have two and they're both from the same kind of material. I will check and I will link it below so you guys know. I got my elephant pendant. The sunglasses are from Saint Laurent. I'm wearing my favorite Totem jeans. When am I not wearing my Totem jeans, you guys? I feel like especially this time of the year.
Wow, baby, look at this.
So beautiful, baby, but it reminds me of where I come from, of Vojvodina. But this is exactly how it is where I come from. It's just fields of everything because we are agricultural masters. The only difference is that we don't have any mountains in sight. What is one thing that you have not had or seen growing up so that now that you are a grown-up and you see more often, you are so impressed about? So one of the things for me are the mountains. Every time I see mountains in sight, I'm like, wow, because again, where I grew up, it's completely flat. You can almost see forever. Okay, there's nothing, there's no mountain in sight, it's just flat. And the other thing that I see and I always find beautiful are palm trees, because also where I grew up, obviously we're so far from the sea, there are no palm trees. What about you, Filippo?
I think it's the opposite. For me, it's the ocean. I didn't grow up in the ocean, obviously, because I come from, an inland city. But there is nothing that gives me a better feeling than a jump in the water. You know, I feel like everything is kind of, you know, you get rid of everything.
Yeah.
And there is nothing that gives a better feeling than when you jump in the water. I lived in South Africa for 5 years and that was the best for me because I was jumping in the ocean every single day. That's something I would like to achieve for our life, you know, to have a house by the sea, where, you know, you can just go down, have a jump. I just need a jump in the water and come up. That's all I need. So the best would be to have a little house on the sea at some point.
I think like sea also for me was a very big thing growing up. Like I remember going to summer holidays and then like my sister would tell me, like we're on a bus for example, and then my sister would say, look, more. That's how we say the sea. And we are like, you know, the first time you see the sea when you go on holidays. But then obviously when I was 18 I moved to Brighton, so I saw the sea every single day, baby, for 15 years. And I'm not gonna say it lost the charm, not at all, but I realized one thing about myself that is very important for me, to live by the water, like a body of water, no matter if it's a big river, because where I grew up for the first 15 years of my life, I grew up by one of the biggest Europe's rivers, Danube, and every single day pretty much I would see her because I went to school next to the Danube. And then I moved to Brighton where, you know, you live by the sea. And then even in Paris, I would see the river every single day. And that's one thing that I really miss in Milan, water aspect in the city, you know? I feel like water takes away a lot of negative energy also.
The water is also a good remedy for, you know, like panic attacks, for example. For a lot, you know, whenever you feel, even, you know, think about this now, think about this ice bath.
Yeah.
It's really helping a lot. You know, fresh water in your face in the morning, a hot bath,
Yeah.
a cold shower. If you think about it, water is a remedy for a lot of things.
Yeah.
When you feel stressed and you don't know what to do when you are stressed, and just jump in the shower, have a cold bath. It has such an impact on feelings and everything. It's not something to underestimate, the power of the water. We are 70% of water. So, you know,
We are in London at Hotel Café Royale, which is basically where I'm always when I'm in London. I came here yesterday for a little dinner event and had a really great time last night. Went to Scott's. It's kind of like a fish restaurant. I don't know if you've been, but the food was great. I didn't really vlog yesterday. I intended to, but I didn't because my sister arrived. So we literally sat here and talked, and even like for like little things that we had to do, I was just like following her around and she was following me around. Just didn't want to separate, you know, when your sister is your best friend, it's just the way it is. What can I tell you? I wore last night, by the way, I think, was it for the first time or not for the first time, but not for the first time, these Cassadei blade sling bags. They're so comfortable. First of all, these shoes, they might not look it. Actually, the heel is not too high. It's a blade heel, my favorite patented Cassadei blade heel, but I think these shoes are so beautiful, made me feel incredible, so I wanted to show that to you. I'm wearing like a very basic look. I also have got a bit of makeup, like foundation, lipstick and eyebrow serum, but nothing on my eyes. And I'm wearing my Kate cashmere knit. This is a Miu Miu top. I wanted to show you something that both you and I really love very much. You guys always ask me where my pajamas are from, and this is a new one that I got from Olivia Hale. I have quite a few. The last one I bought is the one that you see often in my Vlogmas videos. It's kind of with zebras, and this is the new one. It's like a spring, very springy print. I love the basic ones, but I also love the print ones, like for pajamas, you know. Look how beautiful is this. Oh. I will link it below. I think Olivia von Halle pajamas are just so gorgeous. I need to take it out of the box anyway because I need to pack it in my luggage, but it's like bottom and top and it's just beyond stunning. I got something finally. It was just getting tailored, but this is from Emilia Wickstead. I think I've shown you the blue dress in one of my recent videos, like 2 videos ago. I've shown you this blue, beautiful short dress. At the same time that I tried on the blue dress and got the blue dress, I got this dress, but we had to have it tailored, and I kind of want to show it to you when I actually wear it. First of all, Emilia Wickstead is such a beautiful brand. They also do gorgeous bridal. I have to give you a little sneak peek, but you will see it when I wear it also. It's insane, guys. It's like a white sequin, but that kind of like I call it liquid sequin. It's so beautiful dress with open back and kind of it's just insane. Maxi full length. So excited. So excited to wear this. Actually, Filippo and I are going away soon. I'm very excited for a little break because in Italy there are some kind of holidays now that are, they call it like a bridge because they can connect like few working days and few non-working days. But we're just gonna take the weekend because we have to work a little bit harder. I also ordered something in the UK here during the last Phoebe Philo drop. I unboxed it already because I was like, ah! Unfortunately, this really, I don't know if I can link it below, we'll try. Check below if we can actually link it, but the point is that I struggled for the first drop of Phoebe Philo, it didn't let me check out for some reason. So when I was ordering to Italy, so I ordered to the UK, and I just ordered these gray pants. So you know I have the black pants, I'll insert the picture, but these are the gray. They're like sort of stripy, thinner, perfection. I'll see if I have to tailor them a little bit lengthwise, but they're just great. Just this with white t-shirt and my Kelly 28 in grey pearl. Done. a ton of beauty products that I want to show you. These are the ones like that I am bringing with me to Italy. Like it's a mix of PR packages that brands kindly have gifted me and stuff that I bought. But basically, like my sister brought me like a sea of everything that I received, and then I picked like things that I want to bring with me. So first thing, this is incredible. And that's why I'm showing it to you as a first item. Is this Giorgio Armani lip product, Prisma Glass. Can you see it? It's inside of this bowl. So in the drawer, they're like these 3 lip glosses, I suppose. And then we have the clear one as well. I want to try this shade over here. This is a shade Prisma Glass 05. It's kind of like a lip oil, but it's not really, I don't know, because it's not sticky at all. It's beautiful. Love it. And I love the clear one as well, because that will be really, really good for over any kind of lipstick, you know what I mean? That's the first thing I wanted to show you. Now putting this back, because I know it's big, but I'm gonna bring this whole box with me to Italy. Feels great. I got also an incredible parcel from Rare Beauty. I love Rare Beauty. A lot of their products actually, like specifically the first product that I ever got was a blush, like whole set. Something that intrigued me very much is this dry brush cleaner, but it's this here, it's a sponge, and you just clean your brush with it. So I've tried and I love the Rare Beauty blush in this one here in Hope. Love it. I'm very much excited to try these soft pinch luminous powder blushes, because these are not liquid, but they look spectacular. I don't know if you're ready for this. Very excited. So that's from Rare Beauty. Love it. I also got, already opened and smelled because I was so excited, the new Parfum de Mali Perseus. It is a unisex fragrance actually. So if you see the bottle, it looks like fragrance for men, but I think I would wear it definitely. This is the bottle and it smells very citrusy. I'm bringing it with me. It's gorgeous. I got a bunch of Tom Ford products, and what I'm wearing today on my skin and I'm really loving is a combination of these two. Now we have Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Primer. This really made my skin look great. On top of the Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance foundation, I am shade 27.0. Love this, especially when added a touch of this. This is so good. It is the Tom Ford Hyaluronic Energizing Mist. Oh, it smells so good. I have also these two Shade and Illuminate palettes. One is in Peach Light. I wish I had like a brush here by me to actually try it, but maybe I should do a tutorial in one of the next videos where I use all these new products. And then this is the fragrance that I applied on today, that I'm wearing today. It's already open. It is Tom Ford White Suede, one of my 2 favorite Tom Ford fragrances, I would say, but it's like very soft leather. I don't know, I can't explain it. Suede. I also received a new NARS palette, and you guys know I'm crazy about these, so I want to show you this one. This one, it's called Afterglow Irresistible Eyeshadow Palette. These are basically my favorites. I would say like this brown and these here. My perfect everyday colors. Also, I bought some products as well. I bought this Caudalie Vinergetic C+ face mask. It's a detox, instant detox mask. I thought this could be nice. Also got the Le Paris Skin Caviar Eye Lift. I bought a new Milk Makeup Sculpt Stick. Actually, I don't know if it's live yet. We have a blog post on the blog, obviously, about the blushes that I love, and the new one is coming about my favorite contour sticks as well. I don't know if you guys are checking out my blog. It's called theglamandglitter.com, and I write a lot about some of my favorite products, favorite clothing, favorite brands, favorite bags, shoes, accessories, a lot of handbag reviews over there you can find. There's a lot on the blog that I would recommend you to check out. I got sent a pack of Gisou honey-infused lip oils, and the one that I picked to bring with me is the watermelon sugar. It's the one with like sort of sheen inside, and it smells very much like watermelon. Ooh, guys, also used today this Tom Ford highlighter. I didn't have a brush. It's new scent. I mean, I do have a brush, but I applied it with my finger. Love it. I bought Pat McGrath Labs lip liner, and the I'm wearing today, and I'll link below. Really, really beautiful, especially in combination with this Armani Beauty lip product. And I think there's more, but I can't show you everything now because some of these are going to be in one of my recent videos. Also, I've received these beautiful, beautiful flowers from Tom Ford. They're just the kindest. And it always comes with this vase, very handy, love it. So now I'm gonna pack. I pack in 15 minutes. I still have half an hour to go and grab my favorite coffee. So let's power through this. We are on Bond Street. I actually really wanted to go to Alaia. Let me check the time, hold on. Well, actually, I still have some time. The only thing is, I realized this morning, I'm a little bit scared around London. I think because on TikTok, I've seen so many people like getting their phones snatched. And also this morning, I was on my phone watching the previous video, like before it goes live, and I met a lovely, lovely subscriber, Emma. She was so cute, you guys. It was just so nice. Then we like stood and we spoke a little bit. But when she said hi, I like jumped, like scared jumped. And I realized like in London, I think because of like all of that, like that I've seen on social media. Yesterday, like I saw some girls getting their phones stolen. And I think like when I'm going around with a camera, it's just like vlogging. It's like basically a perfect target for robbery. So I was getting coffee and this super lovely guy came and he was like, oh my God, I love your phone case. I had the road and I put my phone on because I was getting my coffee. And then I realized, oh my God, stranger danger. But then he was so nice and I just said like, you know, it's a lip gloss. It's like a thing, and he was like, oh God, like he was older than me, you know, and I was like, it's just a phone case for this lip balm and lip gloss thing, and he was like, this is so cool. And then we just chatted, because I'm like that a bit, like I'm very chatty as well. So in the end, I realized maybe it's good to be cautious, but maybe it's a bit bad because you lose out on opportunities, because at first you have the prejudice of potentially being in danger, but after you meet lovely people, you know what I mean? Ooh, let's see Dior window. I actually really love these sandals, the ones that I wear to the show. This is basically my Dior show look, right? But I really love these shoes. They also make them in a lower version. The belts, they don't go all the way up. Don't worry, I just met someone. You're not gonna be in the vlog, don't worry. I just met some followers and I wanted to wave and I spilled the coffee because I was waving with my coffee, you guys. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, what I came for. Guys, well, what can I tell you? Besides, I didn't buy anything because I'll tell you why. I'm too lazy to try things on, but I saw so many things that I actually really wanted. There was this one sheer dress with a body under, but then also I recently bought in Milan a brown body and a skirt. I don't think I've shown it to you. I bought it at Antonia, so what I'll do is maybe when I come home I can try it on especially for you. I'm heading back to get in my car so I can do some sit-down work. I can actually, oh guys, another shop where I could leave all of my money. I'm very, very passionate about Miu Miu. There's a few brands that I feel like I fall in and out of love with, as you guys know. But now I have to power walk because traffic could be very bad getting to the airport. Good morning, guys, from home sweet home. I arrived last night after that Alaia run, headed to the airport, almost missed. Well, I arrived at the airport 1 hour before my flight. That was not planned. The traffic was so bad, but kind of was worth it. Even though I didn't really buy anything, I got a bit inspired and just saw lots of different things. So I'm very happy. Also happy to be home, even if it's, guys, freezing. It was so hot in the beginning of April that it stopped like heating
and then fell asleep at 10 p.m. last night because I was like so cold. I went to bed with my hot water bottle. Luckily, you know, like everybody was like, oh my god, you're never gonna use that hot water bottle, the one that I got at Christmas from Miu Miu. I was so happy last night I had it, and I slept in my Beverly Hills hotel pajamas, and this morning when I got up I couldn't even take the pajamas off, how cold it was. I just put on this little silk cashmere set and the raw pants. Filippo is in a very silly mood this morning. I woke up at 7 because I was like, okay, I went to bed at 10, so it was fine. And I was like, I need to pack, we have so many things to do, I want to wash my hair right now. And he was like, I want more cuddles, I want more kisses. And every time I tried to leave the bed, he was like, no, which is so lovely and sweet and kind and wonderful. But when you need to be productive, yeah. So it's 9:17 now. The car's picking us up at 11. In the last video, you guys asked me what I do with my hair, how I wash it, what products I use, etc. So I'm gonna show you that. I have mentioned the decalcifying, the Kerastase Premier range that I really love. I'm gonna use that today, so I'm not gonna show it to you again. I've shown it in my previous video, so you guys can go and watch it. Not sponsored, generally love those products so much. So I'm gonna use those products to wash my hair, and then I'm gonna style it. So I'll probably show you some bits and bobs of that, but also not too much, because when styling my hair, I'm gonna be using the Dyson Air Straight. I love that device. I even shown you like a full process of how I do it on my Instagram. And the thing is, it makes noise. It's not very loud, but it's very difficult if you want to film a video without a voiceover. When I have like a limited amount of time and I feel a little bit overwhelmed, and here's an advice for you guys as well. When I feel overwhelmed with the amount of things that I have to do, the best thing to do is to prioritize. So I packed, now I'm gonna wash my hair. All good, okay? I look not the best. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we gonna use today for the blow dry? I actually am gonna go in with this Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. Magically transforms texture, amazing humidity pro powers. I read that this has like some special technology that locks in moisture while keeping it also outside, so that you don't get like frizzy hair. And for someone who has hair like mine, which is coarse, thick, naturally curly, a lot of things, this is basically perfect, because I plan on air straightening my hair, so I don't want it to like frizz up or like kink up, etc. I think I'll apply the Kerastase Serum Filler Fundamental, and then of course once I've styled it all up, I'll use the hair oil. I traveled when I went to London with the Raw Margot bag, and OMG, how many questions I'm getting. By the way, this is so huge because Italian flags are different. They are like, you see, I don't know if you can see anyway, like nothing fits in there. So I need to have an adapter, and then I have European adapter to my English Dyson. So lots of questions. When is the Raw Margot bag coming back in stock? Lots of questions if I use it for travel or if I use it for everyday activities, which I completely understand. And the truth is, there's no rules. I use my Margot for both everyday and travel. The only difference is that actually I prefer my suede one when it's fuller and my soft leather one when it's a bit more empty, if that makes sense. So this Sunday, today, basically while you're watching this video, this morning, we sent out a newsletter with all the places where to find the Raw Margot bag right now, where you can get it, because it's more or less always sold out. I personally think that if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, you totally should subscribe, because I mean, we put a lot of effort as a team to always go in with like relevant topics, to show you what's going on, to send like best deals. We're including more of like all the discount codes that I have for like, for example, websites I'm sending as well. If you guys have any feedback on what you'd like to see in the newsletter, please let me know. Well, anyway, this took 1 minute 36 seconds from what I can see, and it's fully straight and I love it. 9:30, I basically did my hair. I removed the face mask, I got dressed. I'm wearing this Mug the Butcher Room set. It's gray pants, and hoodie has like big shoulder pads, but they are removable, so I'll try and link it below. Here's the hair situation. For someone who has naturally curly, coarse hair, so you can see the results. Makeup. So it's just like a travel look. Look, I moisturize after the face mask a lot. So
some concealer. This is the Kosas one. Mine is in shade 05 Warm. Obviously didn't blend anything, can you see? There is still a ton of product everywhere because I'm gonna do a touch of this Prada foundation I love. I mean, I actually really like the Prada beauty products. I've recently received some new ones and I'm going to give them a little play. Like, I'm gonna play with them when I'm back from Positano. It's not like a huge array of products. They have a lot of skincare. They have incredible brushes. I think I've spoken about their brushes before. You guys have seen also this one that I use a lot. It's quite interesting that honestly, like, my favorite brushes are from Hourglass and like the ones from Prada. Like, quite unexpected. It's not like, oh, a very specific brush brand. You know what I mean? Next up, I'm gonna use my Elephant Hourglass palette. Normally my favorites would be the snake one, but it's already packed. Ooh, or maybe, here, I found it. I want to go in with this first. I want to try it. It's the Milk Makeup Stick in Toasted. I remember when I got this product, the other one, it like lost the tip immediately. And look, I've just opened this. Can you see it has a crack? Anybody else has this experience? That's not really great quality. The thing is, when I used the other one, I remember I wasn't very impressed, and then it lost that tip bit. And then I really like the way, is this the right shade for me? I think so. We're gonna find out when we blend it in. Honestly, sometimes I find it that there are products that are just more prone to breakage. And I like to tell you guys when that's the case, because no matter what it is, because obviously that's not ideal when you spend your money on them. However, I do really like the other milk stick. And honestly, this looks so small, you know what I mean? But even though I broke the other one and I use it pretty much every single day, I still think it's kind of good. I don't know, it's weird. So this is the result. Okay, so you can see it. It's kind of grayish tone, which I like because then you don't look orange. I mean, I don't look orange. You probably never look orange because I imagine you guys are all looking beautiful, chic and sophisticated. Like, from reading my comments, I kind of imagine you guys, like how you look. And it's weird because obviously you can see me, but we're friends, but I can't see you. And I still imagine you guys. And I also like kind of have this, what I imagine you like. It's also based on you guys, that when I see you on the street and when we like, you know, have encounters. I already am happy with my makeup. I wouldn't need to do more, but I will. Just because I want to arrive looking really put together. I'm gonna go in with this Dior Rosy Glow in Rosewood. I also like to apply some on my nose. I love this color. I'm gonna go in with the current second favorite, Patrick Ta Eye Palette. I say second favorite because I actually prefer the other one, which I will link them both below. The other one is fully matte. This one has also some shimmery shades, so if you're more of a shimmery girl, you'll have more options, especially when traveling. I like to more have like matte. It's just like a travel look. The weather in Italy has not been the best. I mean, are we that people now that talk about weather on this channel? No. However, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I had to pack and I have no idea how it's gonna turn out. Okay, I'll use the Dior Show for brows, okay? Because I packed the ones that I use. So yeah, I have no idea how I packed, but in case we can't go anywhere because I packed terribly, Filippo and I have agreed that since we really need like just some time to stay in, the reason why is not because we're tired, the reason why is because May is gonna be crazy, you guys. So we decided that we're actually going to, if it's raining, if it's bad, we'll just stay in and enjoy. We booked some lip liner, just a touch. And then blend. So I technically, according to my schedule right now, do not have a single day off in May. Not one day off. Every single day of May, every Saturday, every Sunday, I will be working. Not complaining because obviously, A, I love my job. B, that's how it is. I don't know what to use on my lips, but automatically I grab these Dior lip plumpers and thingy bobs, and I'm gonna use the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer in 056. That's my travel makeup look. And now I can untie this. Ah, perfect. It stayed pretty much intact. Okay.
We made it. Currently just waiting to board the plane. We're at the gate. I put my outfit on. I'm traveling in this Miu Miu t-shirt. Let me show it to you. How cute is this? Wardrobe New York pants, my The Row loafers. I love these loafers so much. Really obsessed with them. The Kelly belt. And I got my new bag as well. By the way, I think it was yesterday, I saw online that Miu Miu was 89% up in sales in this first quarter, which I think is insane considering that pretty much every single brand is having a bad moment because it's not the greatest health currently when it comes to the economy. So it's just insane that Miu Miu is having such a strong moment, but at the same time not crazy because the product is so good. I packed my suitcase and I have 2 or 3 looks from Miu Miu that I packed with me. I don't know, I have like a big suitcase, I have a hand luggage, and I have the Row Margot bag and a crossbody bag traveling. But the situation is such that I packed so last minute that I didn't really pack and prepare outfits. I more just thrown everything in the suitcase that I really liked, and you will see in the next vlog exactly what that was. It's the beginning of the season, so it's a bit like it could be hot, it could be cold, you know, like when you don't really know what to pack. And I didn't want to pack like my springy kind of stuff and then be really freezing when we arrive in Positano, which is the vlog you're gonna watch next. And now the bus is here, we're gonna board the flight. We landed in Naples and it's raining cats and dogs, it's pouring. And we're gonna have like the most romantic weekend. You know, I actually realized that you and I are those people that normally like people land and it's like raining and they're quite upset because the holidays are gonna be rainy. But you and I are opposite. We're so happy when it's rainy because then I feel like we can even more stay in and enjoy.
Yeah, because when it's sunny, you're stressing about getting tan and going out.
Having FOMO to not miss something out,
yeah,
going to the sea, beach.
You have no choice. And in life, when you have no choice,
You stay in.
it's much easier.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
Think when you go to a restaurant.
yeah,
Menu, 3 options, easy.
Yeah.
You eat what there is.
true.
Menu, book like that, it's already difficult.
But there needs to be a balance. It doesn't mean you should have no choice. It just means like better to have a little bit smaller choice than too overwhelming choice.
Yes, it's true.
I thought that we should end this video how we began it, because remember, maybe this vlog actually started when we were going to the farm.
Oh yeah.
But wearing my new Constance. I'm gonna sneeze. You know, one thing that you can never do is sneeze.
Keeping your eyes open.
Yeah, or kiss your elbow.
Yeah, it's true.
What I was telling you is that when I arrived, I have like a huge luggage because I wanted to have options. Would you say that Amalfi Coast is our favorite part of Italy?
Amalfi Coast is the most famous part of Italy because Capri, Positano, Ravello, you know, everybody knows that. Not everyone knows Puglia, not everyone knows Costa Smeralda is a little bit more famous. Not everybody knows Sicily,
Yeah.
but so Amalfi Coast is the most famous, and I think because of the base and the mountain that goes on the sea,
Yeah.
is the most beautiful.
The conclusion is that I think Amalfi Coast is our favorite.
Yeah, we also, for example, you know, the Liguria coast,
Yeah.
you know, on the way to
Oh, I
Monaco,
love the Santa
and then
Margherita.
south of France. Yeah, but it's even south of France, it's flat, you know, it's beautiful because you
Yeah.
go to Monaco, to Cannes, it's beautiful, and it's charming because it's very old.
I find on that side when I'm there, I'm a bit more like a traveler, like going from place to place, you know? You go to Santa Margherita one day you go to Portofino, then you keep going, you know, you go to France. Whereas here, I feel like you stay in one like region and it's all like paesini. Anyway, I think I'm gonna finish this vlog here. I would like to thank you very much for watching yet another video. I think the next one's gonna be a lot of fun because you guys gonna spend some time with us together, but also next month, guys, will be like you and I, we will have to really buckle up because, like I said, I don't have one day off in May, and neither does Filippo, actually, funnily enough. So anyway, thank you for watching. Love you lots. See you in the next one.